Hey guys, this is Pat, and today I'm just going to be doing a entirely for fun playthrough and commentary of maybe like 20 minutes of Grand Theft Auto 4, or however long I play it until I get bored. This is Grand Theft Auto 4: The Ballad of Gay Tony, which is a DLC expansion story from the main story of Grand Theft Auto 4. One moment. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the volume down. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the volume down of my TV because, unfortunately, as you may have noticed, the sound quality of what you are currently hearing of my voice is shit, and the reason for that is that I do not presently have a microphone. I purchased one, but then I left it in my dorm room. So, unfortunately, this video does not have good quality of my voice. So today's video is entirely just for fun, just exploring this game, which I have complicated feelings about. I remember the first time I played Grand Theft Auto 4. I'm fairly certain I rented it, and it might have been back when Blockbuster was still a thing. This was back in the day. I was like early high school days, and my mom did not like me buying M-rated games, and she especially didn't like the Grand Theft Auto games. So, I convinced my sister, who was over 18 at the time, to rent this video game for me. What are you looking at? So, I convinced my sister to rent this game for me, and I explicitly remember this was one of the first games I played on the PlayStation 3, and I wasn't much of a gamer growing up. I only got a PS2 like very late into my middle school years, so this game was the best game ever to me for about 2 hours. The graphical quality of this game was just mind-blowing. It was insane, like the level of detail in every aspect of it. And it still has a really nice quality to it even today. This game was released in 2008, so a lot of it is showing its age. The individual people don't have as much detail, and they do strange things like that. You can kind of run into buildings like this. Although you can do hilarious things like walk into people until they fall over, and then walk on top of them for 10 minutes. So Grand Theft Auto 4's physics engine has a funny little character to itself. And the art design of this entire game just has a wonderful attention to detail. He gave me sass. So it's a very nice looking game, and it stands the test of time pretty well because it's not just about realism, it's also about the detail that's in all the aspects of this game. The flickering lights, and the designs of the individual people, the character that they show, that kind of reflects off of the clothing that they wear, and the personalities that you kind of envision them having. And also their apparently paper mache trees, but you know, it was 2008, and it's funny because even back in 2008, this was the height of graphical quality for open world games, but there's a lot of detail in the world, so it was absolutely mind blowing to me, and I had an absolute blast the first time I played this game, but it got very boring toward the end. Um, I've always felt like, well, this game's, people talk about Grand Theft Auto 4's story a lot of the time, and its world, and its immersion. I, struggle to get immersed in this world nowadays, and maybe that's just me overthinking things, but in a lot of ways, I've always felt like this is the type of game that kind of tries to have its cake and eat it too. So Grand Theft Auto 4's, one of its big selling points is that it's very realistic. Alrighty, I just created an international incident. Oh, I just killed 2 innocent people in cold blood. Oh wow, that's a lot of cops. And now I just killed a cop. Nobody knows what my motives are. And now I'm going to lose the cops with relative ease. Oh, now I just killed another person. That is, 4 people dead, maybe 5. Now I am an international criminal. Ah. Whoopsies. That's probably, like, 6 people dead, if not triple. So the thing about this game is that a lot of it tries to be realistic. For example, the driving is kind of watered down in this game. It's very, very difficult to kind of keep a consistent pace. There's a cop car behind me without crashing. It's very difficult to do kind of exciting handbrake turns, and the driving is a lot more realistic than it was in past Grand Theft Auto games. But it's also a lot more difficult, and it's a lot more slow. So, but all the Grand Theft, the part of Grand Theft Auto that everybody remembers, that you can just go around and kill people, and there can be very minimal consequences for it, that is still intact. Having more trouble dodging the cops than I thought. But yeah, I guess I wanted this game to go either farther with its realism, which I think could be incredible. I know some people don't like the driving in this game. I think the problem I have with the driving in this game is whenever it's juxtaposed to some of the other things you can do. You can murder random passerbyers and get away with relative ease in this game. And you have individual missions where you murder hundreds of people. What the fuck? Okay. Is he? Yeah, okay. He did not have a good time. You have these missions where you murder hundreds of people and hundreds of cops in some cases. But you're able to get away with it and walk on the street. It doesn't really have a consistent internal logic. Like in one mission, you rob a bank, and you rob a bank and you put a mask over your face because God forbid anybody know that Nico Bellic was the one who robbed that bank. But in every other mission where you're murdering hundreds and hundreds of people, you aren't wearing a mask because it doesn't matter, because the mission is just like, oh, go ahead and lose the cops and they will immediately forget who you are. I'm having a lot more trouble, Jesus Christ, dodging the cops than I thought I would. And give it a minute and we'll be good. Oh shit. We are not good, and this cop car just crashed. Alrighty, so now we have a new car. It's very shiny. But yeah, point of all that is that I wanted a more kind of consistent internal logic of whether or not this game wanted to be the realistic Grand Theft Auto or kind of retain a lot of the Grand Theft Auto goofiness from the old days. I think Grand Theft Auto has this problem, but to a lesser extent, it leans a lot more heavily into the goofiness. But then that game has those moments like the one guy Trevor torturing people, which whenever people do that, in the video game industry, it's done to like create controversy and sell more copies. And now we have lost the cops. And you know there are people who are gonna fucking argue on internet forums about, oh yeah, this symbolizes this or that or this other thing. The symbolism in the Grand Theft Auto series or whatever isn't remarkably well done because these games uh, are not created by like one kind of artistic voice. Ooh. Not created by one artistic voice. They're created by a committee of a lot of people. So it's difficult to create kind of a thematic consistency within that kind of environment. If if the torture stuff and the uncomfortable stuff was put in Grand Theft Auto 5 for the sake of like social commentary or whatever, I don't know how it fits in with the rest of the game. With all the other with the rest of the game that's just silly fun. It's thematically inconsistent, and it's all of Grand Theft Auto trying to kind of have its cake and eat it too. The Grand Theft Auto games are never gonna be really consistently made products again. Grand Theft Auto Vice City was a pretty consistent game. It had a wonderful tone. It was set in the 80s. It had a wonderful aesthetic. And the main character was absolutely reprehensible. He is fucking crazy. And every game since then has been silly. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was hilarious because you start in the hood and then you get a jetpack. So Grand Theft Auto San Andreas definitely has the funniest transition from... That game started off trying to be realistic too, but then they just fucking gave up at the end. They just absolutely threw it out the window. The later games have the later Grand Theft Auto games have kind of had less luck with throwing that kind of thing out the window, but they've all had shiny little details, like that dent on that car. So, you know, that's Grand Theft Auto. Let's play it. As I cripple some lady as I go to my mission, I wonder if she has people who love her. I wonder if she has a mother who's very mad. I'm gonna skip this cutscene because this story is bullshit in this game. I wonder if she has people who are unhappy about my casually having crippled her. Do I get to keep this? I'm gonna skip through this conversation because I hate this character with a burning passion. Oh, fuck. Okay, so we're about to do some flying in this game. And what I desperately hope is that this mission isn't going to try to have me in one of the helicopters with a rocket in it. Because the air combat in this game is absolutely awful. It is so bad. There's, as far as I've seen, no targeting system whatsoever. If you guys watching this, those are the lightest fucking crates in the world. If you guys watching this are, oh, it's a golden helicopter, and it has rockets. This is gonna be awesome. So, if you guys watching this are aware of a targeting system I'm not familiar with, you should let me know. But the helicopters control like ass, and there is absolutely no way to kind of direct where the hell these rockets go. So the helicopters in this game are absolutely useless. There are a couple missions where you have to... Okay, we're on the roof. There are a couple missions where you have to... Oh, fuck. I have no idea what I'm about to do. But the helicopters control awful. There are a couple missions that have you controlling the helicopters. They are the worst part of this game. Keep going down. Blah, blah, blah. For those of you who are familiar with Grand Theft Auto 4 and its DLC. This is like one of those cameo cutscenes that I just skipped, where blah blah blah. Okay. I have no idea what's going on right now. I'm a little bit disoriented because I had to turn the sound down on my television. I had to turn the sound down on my television in order to compensate for my lack of a good microphone. Otherwise, you guys would be picking up, Jesus Christ. Where is my helicopter? I think it's on the other side. I think I ran in the opposite direction that I was supposed to run. Yes, so here we get into the helicopter, and I think the game is about to turn into maximum bullshit. Oh god damn it. Okay, let's go ahead and do this thing. We're gonna go ahead. Maybe. Oh, almost there. Shit. Yes! Okay. One down. I don't know if there's another one I have to get. Probably. Because, this game is bullshit. Some of the time. There we go. Don't rocket launcher me. I'm awkwardly contorting myself so that I can send a rocket in your direction. Eat rocket. I need to be higher. Jesus Christ. We are very close together. Holy. Son of a bitch. Alrighty, we are going to do that again. Best thing about this game is that it offers far better checkpoints than the original version of Grand Theft Auto 4. So, we are not going to have to start from the whole beginning of that mission and travel in the awful golden helicopter to the mission start. Oh, I keep forgetting. Did I blow it up? No, I did not. I don't care. Fuck off, Tony. As I terrorize this park. Here I am, creating international incidents. This is a realistic video game. This is a video game that exists in the same universe as Nico Bellic, who is a complicated character because he murders hundreds of cops. And, do people ever just fucking move out of Liberty City when shit like this happens? Or is it... Oh, fucking hell. Okay, we're good. And there's a cop helicopter person on my ass. Alrighty, round 2. Fucking. Come on. Oh, fuck. Okay. Missed that. Alrighty. We're getting him with the turret, so that's better. But... Oh, God! Alright. So, that didn't go so well. And we're gonna... Shit. Okay. This is... bullshit. Ha! That was perfect. Okay. Round 2. Oh, fuck. There are 2 of them. Shit. Alright. Okay. Okay. That was amazing. That was awesome. This is bullshit. So, we're gonna try to tear apart this helicopter. I have the volume down on the TV. I think I just heard a whoop 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 sound that tells me I'm not in a good place. All right, we. Okay. That was an accident. I did not mean to hit that button. Sorry, Luis. Sorry. Alrighty. Round 3, and then I think I'm going to call it a night. I've only been playing for 24 minutes. This video might actually be fairly short. Alright, let's see if we can just start off by... Nope. That was pretty fun. Okay. Alrighty, round 3. Last shot that I am giving these helicopters. That time was actually pretty fun. That was fun to dodge the rockets that time. Still think the controls in this game are bullshit. But that was a pretty solid helicopter dogfight. Oh, okay. I always forget about this button. This is the B button, and it lets me lock onto my next target. This is actually incredibly helpful. Alrighty. Can I hit the tail again? Ha 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 ha! I might try that with the other two. That's fantastic. Except I think I lost most of my health. You take a lot of damage whenever you, like, biff helicopters in this game. And what I just did is probably why. And that's a shame, because it was fun as hell. But, okay, we're gonna go ahead and take out... Ooh! Oh, I just ran into... Okay, I just ran into the helicopter and lost the rest of my health, and that is my playthrough of Grand Theft Auto 5 for today. I am not very good at piloting helicopters, but I hope you enjoyed watching, and check in next time and see if I actually have a fucking microphone. Thanks for watching.